Cole has a line on his new song where he goes, "They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke." Yes, that is actually what we think to a T. Because isn't dodging smoke what you did when you apologized on that Dreamville stage to Kendrick for making a diss track about him that didn't resonate with you? And you didn't want the smoke. And honestly, it's a respectable decision based on the events that happened afterwards. I still respect J. Cole, even though a lot of people don't respect him after that choice. But it seems like even though he's putting out fire music, don't get it twisted, because when it comes to J. Cole rapping on a soul sample, I will take that any day of the week. But a lot of the bars he's putting out are aging poorly before they've even had a chance to age, right? Lyrics like this, no, we can't. Like, there's so many things to be rapping about, but don't say people are accusing you of dodging smoke when that's exactly what you did. Like, does this make sense?
I hate J. Cole the way that Kendrick hates Drake. Always have, always will. My biggest complaint about Jermaine since the beginning of his career is that he's a big ass poser. And that's all this new track is. Him trying to pose like he didn't take no L in this rap beef. But here's the thing, Jermaine. Ain't no incompletes in rap beefs. Ain't no draws. Only winners or losers. So when you pulled that track, you took an L. Period. Don't come back months later talking about fire in my pen. They think I'm dodging smoke when you brought an actual water gun to one of the biggest rap battles we've seen since Drake versus Pusha T. You trying to make it seem like it was an internet moment to save face. You trying to make it seem like it was just about clicks and views to save face. Because what it was really about was competition. And you can't be king because you don't want to compete. You just want the crown to be handed to you on some inherited type shit, on some privilege type shit. Because that's what you used to, privilege. Just like in the first half of that song, he rapping about how his mama got married and moved him out the hood. And then going back to the hood made him feel weird. We supposed to feel sorry for your ass? See, my thing with Jermaine is he ain't never actually saying shit. He's just good at rhyming. And that's how he gets over on y'all. Is that he's really good at putting a rhyme scheme together. Putting very intricate words together and making them rhyme. But he's never actually saying shit worth listening to. How you keep wanting to consider yourself top dog and you don't even want to participate in a dog fight? You don't want to get dirty. You don't want to get no blood on your hands. LeBron don't show up talking about, I don't want to bust my friend's ass today. A friendly fade still includes a fade. You talking about, I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost the bro. And you would have gained the crown. Because if that's what you want, you got to go for your bro. Oh, well, y'all ain't making friends. Y'all making hip-hop history. Fuck that. You could be friends later. Talking about my friends went to war and I walked away with all their blood on me. How? When you ran away before the war even got started. Soldier Boy storytelling ass motherfucker. Like, that's what I mean by that posing ass shit. He the motherfucker that's in the car on the way to do the drive-by, sweating bullets and asking to be let out. So you let his ass out. And then later on, he back at the spot telling the stories about how he was dumping up. Like, shut up. Shut your ass up. Got me out here agreeing with Joe Budden, pissing me off.
It's a great morning to be a J. Cole fan, you feel me? I already understood you, Jermaine. Already did. You ain't have to explain it to me. You just had to explain it to everybody else. That boy said, my friends went to war and I walked away with blood on me. Now, someone would try to discredit me and take away my pedigree. He told y'all if he was going to beef for a reason, it was going to be because he genuinely didn't like that person. Yet he's caught in a crossroads between both of his boys, Drake and K-Dot. Then you meat munchers who like to get y'all clicks, like to get y'all views and all that, run your likes up. He told you, if you talking bad about him trying to strip him from his spot of being number one, guess what? He's good. He's glad about it. He's happy. He said he finally free. Y'all ain't even listening. Y'all was hearing it. My friend texted me. I'll share what he said with me. Just because the gun don't shoot don't mean it's not deadly. Oh my God! They will never get me to hate you, J. Cole. Never. You still number one.
I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing. Cole, I've been waiting for you to tell these bums that you wasn't ducking smoke. Sometimes shit ain't always about beef, and that's the problem within our community. I just made a video about this the other day. Why we always gotta beef amongst each other? Why it can't just be competition? Why it can't just be, oh, you got the best of me, I'm gonna get you next time? Niggas always wanna take it to the top. And I'm glad Cole finally broke it down for us so y'all can understand it ain't always gotta be like that. Just cause you can't say and do something don't mean you should. Just cause you angry don't mean you should act on it. Just because you've been disrespected don't mean you gotta disrespect. I gotta learn a little more discipline. That's all I'm getting from this song.
All right, yes, I did listen to J. Cole's new song, Port Antonio. And first and foremost, like something we've all been saying for a long time, J. Cole is an incredibly gifted lyricist, and that's on full display in this song. But that's not what anybody cares about. They care about the fact that he is addressing the beef and he's addressing Drake by name, and I think that's what we need to talk about. I think we all knew at some point that J. Cole was gonna feel like he needed to address the beef, especially because of the way he entered it, the way he bowed out of it, and the way his name keeps coming up in it. Because first of all, we know that J. Cole is an incredible lyricist. And in this song, the part that jumped out to me the most was when he said, I wouldn't have lost a battle, I would have lost a friend, I would have gained a foe. And I was like, no. Like, it felt to me like the guy who didn't make the team. Like, if you've ever seen Coach Carter, it felt like Timo Cruz being like, yeah, I'd be winning more games if I was out there. The reality is, if we only have 7-minute drill, push-ups, and euphoria, 7-minute drill is not in the same league with push-ups or euphoria. Those two songs are so much better than whatever 7-minute drill was. And so just on the music front, I think it's important for even J. Cole fans to recognize this. J. Cole would not have been able to make the type of music necessary to compete with Drake and Kendrick. Drake and Kendrick are in a completely different league. Like, it's those two and then J. Cole. And J. Cole does not make the type of music that would have worked in this space. He would not have been able to make anything that was as good as Family Matters. He would not have been able to make anything that was as good as Push-Ups, because he didn't. He would not have been able to make anything that was as good as Euphoria or Not Like Us. Like, I just think it's important that we recognize this reality. And so he can sit back and be like, oh, I didn't want to lose a friend. Like, Drake, I'm always going to be on your side. They say I'm picking sides, which also felt weird to me, because it was very much like they're saying that I'm not on, like, I picked sides, but like, he like kind of throws shade at Kendrick and then it's like, oh, but I'm Team Drake, which actually kind of makes sense if you think about it, because it was Drake and Cole that did First Person Shooter that supposedly started this whole thing. So it makes sense to be like, no, like, we cool Drake. But ultimately, he was going to have to say something because people keep talking about it and keep bringing his name into it. I just don't know if whatever he could have said would have been enough, because whether it was his actions of bowing out of it or the music he put into it, he just wasn't worthy of being a part of the conversation in the first place. And I think those two things warranted that, and that Drake and Kendrick just make something different. They are on a different level than J. Cole. And J. Cole will be remembered as a great rapper, but he will not be remembered as the legends that are Drake and Kendrick. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, and check out my new song, Attention.
Oh, Jermaine. Last night, Cole dropped the song Port Antonio. I've been on Twitter arguing with people all day. And he's addressing the beef. He's talking about the beef between Kendrick and Drake and his part in it, etc. It reads to me like a PR statement. It reads like damage control. He's a peacemaker. The beef is beneath him. And it's just like the tone is just giving very self-righteous to me. Rap is competitive. It always has been. It's sewn into the fabric of the profession. Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Pac. He says things like, who's rapping better than me? Kendrick's rapping better than you, Cole. That's a fact. Remember what Kendrick did on your beat on Black Friday? Let me remind you, he annihilated it. That was almost 10 years ago. He says, protecting legacies so lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. Let us not forget that Drake is the reason things got personal by name-dropping Kendrick's fiance. Remember what Kendrick said on Meet the Grams? This was supposed to be a good exhibition in the game, but you effed up the moment you mentioned my family's name. Cole, what would you do if Drake mentioned your fiance's name? Cole raps in hypotheticals. I didn't want to get streamers and bots to try to sway the narrative and dig up dirt on people. Kendrick won because he's the more skilled rapper. He gave us Like That. He gave us Euphoria. He gave us 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us. This happened in May and Not Like Us is still on the charts. Kendrick in this battle was still kind of seen as the underdog, despite all of his accomplishments. If this is the closure that Cole needed to move on, which it sounds like it is, so be it. We get it. You're neutral. I just personally do not want to hear you talking about how you're the GOAT and how no other rappers is rapping with you and, you know, this and that. Because it's not believable to me post-beef.
I'm outside right now and the lighting sucks. But, like, listen, the problem ain't the fact that the song is not a great song. Like I said, the first thing I said when I made the video is Cole is rapping his ass off, right? The problem is you spent the better part of what? 3 years telling us, yo, I'm the best rapper. You feel me? I'm the best rapper in the game. You feel me? If a nigga ever try me, this is what's gonna happen. If a nigga ever, this is what's gonna happen. And then the moment came and you pulled out and you apologized. Cool. Then you got back to rapping. You went on your feature run. Now you drop a track explaining why you pulled. We don't, like, fam, we get it, bro. You apologize. You ain't want to be in the beef and shit. You probably could have mentioned the Drake shit, like me and Drake never beefing or whatever, and kept it at that. We didn't need a whole verse of you didn't want to be in the beef because of this, and people just wanted to see blood, and people just wanted to see this, and you would have lost a friend. You spent the better part of 3 years telling us you was the best rapper, and if niggas ever tried to beef with you, you would kill a rapper. Please CC me a rapper. Johnny P's caddy. You spent so many songs telling us what you would do if niggas ever beef with you. And then the moment came, you folded, and then now you explaining yourself over and over and over again, bro. We get it. That's the problem. You feel like niggas just wanted clicks and shit? Of course niggas is going to talk about it. When Jay-Z and Nas beef, niggas was talking about it. Now we in a generation of social media, niggas is going to post about it. Niggas going to say who they think won, who they think lost. Niggas is still doing that with the Drake and Kendrick beef. That's bound to happen. Whether y'all would have talked personally or y'all would have just kept it bars. It would have happened, bro. But Cole, you did this. That's the point. You made it seem like if you beef with somebody that's going to be the case. And then the time came and you folded. It's that simple, gang. But I'm out of here. Make sure y'all hit that follow button, gang. Make sure y'all follow my backup page, linked in my bio, linked in my caption. I'ma holla at y'all. It's crazy how one verse could fuck up the game, gang. So Joe Budden and Maul have not gotten along for a minute, right? But they both agree that this verse by J. Cole is some bitch shit, gang. And I'm not gonna lie, we share some of the same sentiments. This is my first time agreeing with both of these niggas, I feel like, ever, gang. Let's listen to what Maul had to say first.
He can still rap, but all that best rapper out, best rap, you never wear that title. I don't give a fuck. You could put out the most flawless verse we've ever heard, and you're never getting the best rapper title from me. What does that have to do with this? Because when it was time to show that you was the best rapper, you told us you couldn't sleep, and you went home. Okay. So I don't want to hear none of I don't believe none of these bars. Don't tell me we wanted blood. We didn't want blood. We wanted to see the people that we thought was the best engage in a rap battle. We didn't want y'all to fight and people to get shot, and nobody asked for that. What is this? They want blood? No, we don't.
And that's one of my points. You feel me? Because this whole people just wanted blood and the media wanted to use it for clicks. Rob Markman touched on this on his reaction. He was like, yo, listen, I got money for reacting to the battle, as did I. You feel me? But we were in it because we wanted to see the best go at it. And then Cole is doing this whole thing, but he's still engaged, bro. He's still engaged in this battle. And Joe Budden touches on that. Let's listen to what Joe had to say. You feel me?
He entered and turned back around, nigga. He entered round one and exited the cage.
A punch.
And exited the cage.
And he said,
and climbed
you
out.
know what?
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't even want to
And
punch
if we saw that in a UFC fight, we would laugh at the nigga. There's a clip going around of somebody round one, bang, walking out there doing this, and homeboy walked in the center ring, he turned right around. He turned right around.
Walked out and left.
We laugh. We laugh at that. He ain't gonna get to come and repurpose some shit and reframe what the fuck we all was there for and forgot about. See, that's the other thing. This shit is a dead issue. It's moot. It's just not moot behind the scenes. Or it might be moot to us, but not moot to him. My nigga, we don't know what this boy's getting in his fucking DMs on a daily basis or getting behind the scenes on a daily basis.
Why you reading DMs?
So you know what? He might feel like you need to address it.
Why you reading your your DMs.
Everybody
I'm with
read
that. Why are you
DMs.
addressing your DMs? Yeah, you a bird. Call it what it is.
Rap.
If you are a rapper, one of the most famous fucking best people in the world, you should not be replying to Tommy173 in your DMs. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
And that's something I also agree with Joe on, because a lot of people are saying, oh, he responding to the internet trolls, the people coming at him on the internet, and they keep saying, oh, he folded, J fold. And it's like, but J. Cole whole thing is he don't be on the internet. That's why I hate that whole fake I don't be on the internet mystique, because y'all niggas be on the internet. Y'all see all this shit. Y'all literally see all this shit. So don't be sitting here getting online now, getting on a song, making it seem like you coming at the people for saying shit on the internet when your whole thing is, oh, I don't even be on social media. I don't even do that. So why do you feel like you gotta come say something to the people on the internet and all the fucking creators and shit that just want to see blood and shit? You got in the ring. We didn't forget that. You stepped into the ring, dropped your diss, it wasn't received well. We didn't need to see blood. Cole and Kendrick went that route. You did not have to go that route. At no point was nobody forcing J. Cole to hire fucking bots on social media to flip a script and push a narrative. At no fucking point. So when the people saying your shit fire, is that you paying bots and shit? It's a cop-out, gang. It's a cop-out. It's a fucking cop-out. And listen, there's gonna be people that still don't agree. But if two niggas that don't agree on shit these days could actually fucking agree on a point, because people saying, oh, Joe only want people to hate Drake. So what's Maul's angle? Because Maul is a Drake stan. What's Maul's angle then? People tried to say that about me. They're like, oh, you just mad that he apologized. I don't give a fuck about him apologizing to Drake. I made fun of the nigga for apologizing to Kendrick. Don't tell me you the best and you a dog and then the time comes and you don't show it, gang. It's that simple. It's that simple for me. Share me. No, I'm the media now. You feel me? I'm pushing narratives and I want to see blood.